Eve, you always do this. What the fuck? I'm trying to set up and then you're raiding me and I can't even say hello and shit. What the fuck, man? Hello, raiders. Welcome in. My name is Mo Missouri. I am the USS... I'm the USS Missouri. and I am Eve's little sis. Yeah, little sis. I'm pretty sure I'm little sis. Yeah. Yeah. Have we not boarded yet? No, I'm still setting up with NiNI. But we're almost on. We're almost on. We're here. You know, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Mo's struggling. Mo is always struggling. When is she never fucking struggling? But welcome in, raiders. If you guys have to raid and dash, I totally understand. Make sure you guys get something to eat, get plenty of rest, and get something to drink. We will be starting soon, so if you decide to stick around, it's gonna be a great talk. It's gonna be a great podcast type, whatever stream it is for the next hour. So thank you all again for the raid. I love you, Eve. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, mommy. Mwah. I love you, Eve. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, and good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever the fuck you folks are. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. We have the great, the powerful, the stealthy NiNI. Woohoo!
Happy times when everyone. Hello, hello, hello.
Yay, NiNI's here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on Mo's Morning Coffee. I'm so glad to have you, mother. Everyone, look, it's mommy. It's mommy. Say hello to mommy. Good morning, mommy.
I'm sorry. I'm behind on adoption forms. I don't hate me.
Don't hate her. She'll get to you. She'll get to you folks eventually. Me first. Get in line, bitches. Get in line to me first. But we are doing another segment of Morning Coffee. We did have to skip last week because last week was a little bit short on time and a bit busy. But today we are back. We are so back, and we are here with an amazing guest. We got NiNI, and that's gonna be amazing. Yatta, yatta. You wanna
I'm
give a
Coca-Cola, Peter.
You wanna do a quick introduction to yourself?
That wasn't a good enough one.
Oh no
I
no
thought it
no,
was
no,
pretty
no,
good.
no. I don't know. It is good. It is good.
All right. Hi everyone. I'm NiNI-117, your incarnation of the Nighthawk. You can just call me NiNI, Mama Skunk, whatever the fuck you want. Call me Daddy. That works too.
Oh, that's a good.
How about that,
one.
Mo? Does that work?
No, yeah, no, I fucks with that hard. Daddy. We need a daddy up in this cooking place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever
What's a
floats your
German
boat.
bitch?
Whatever floats your
boat.
victory ship.
Whatever bends your boat, I guess. Don't do it. Mighty Mo, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm trying to be really professional in front of NiNI here. Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it.
I have seen your streams.
I'm getting threatened right now. I'm getting threatened. My chat threatens me, and I don't like it.
I'm watching.
Bogo's
Chat, I am lurking, just so you know.
Yeah, behave. Mama's here. Mama Eve was here too, and now Mama NiNI's here. Don't fuck with them, okay? Don't fuck with me because you fuck with them. Speaking of, what are we speaking of? Silas, Celtimus Prime, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. NiNI behaving? Are you saying that NiNI doesn't usually behave on her own streams?
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. This someone just said NiNI behaving ? She should not call you Mama. She should call you Admiral. Your clothes look like it carries that rank. No, she's Mommy. I don't care what rank I have. I'll always grovel for her.
I call her the beautiful victory ship, as she is. Or Momo, because it's cute.
Momo and NiNI. All right, make sure everyone behave, okay? Before Mama NiNI gets your ass. Maybe you're into that. I don't know.
They're definitely into it.
Oh yeah, knowing your chat, I would not be surprised. All right, so let's get started. I hear you're big into music, like playing instruments and musical theater. What instruments did you play, and how long have you been playing?
Okay, so first off, this better not be a question just to know exactly how old I am.
No, yeah. You don't have to. Don't worry, chat won't be able to get that. I'm very meticulous with the questions I ask. I'd never dox you, mother. You don't have to tell. I mean, you can't exactly say. You could be like, oh, I did it for like a decade or something, you know, or like just cause, like, say for example, if NiNI says that she's played for 20 years, doesn't mean she's like, I don't know, 25 or like 30. You'll never know.
Yeah, exactly.
She could be 60 for all you guys know, and you guys, you would never know.
I am
or you could
definitely
just say
canonically
X amount.
97.
Yeah, she's 97. Gilf, might I
add. So on that topic, I started off first playing guitar. I felt like everyone did it, and it was kind of lame. At most 30. You are so cute. Thank you. Then I decided to pick up the bass instead. Part of that was because my dad was like, you have really long hands for a girl. Like, you have long fingers. And then he made a really lame, do you ever listen to Radiohead, Mo? So he made a Radiohead joke, and he just goes, anyone can play guitar. And I was like, and then I picked up the bass, and I've been playing for over 20 years. Yeah.
Dang, bass is so cool. I like the sound of bass a lot.
Yeah.
And the bass is really cool. I mean, I tried playing guitar like when I was younger, but I was the opposite of you. My fingers were short, and so I couldn't reach stuff. And so I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll play the ukulele. It's like a mini guitar, no?
Yeah, I love ukulele. It's
Ukulele
cute.
is cool. It's really cute. What about banjo? How do you feel about banjo?
I think banjo is sick. I mean, I like a lot of classic rock and hard rock.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite bands being Led Zeppelin, and they have a lot of bluegrass
Mm-hmm.
influence. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I fucks with banjo. Banjo's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do I play it? Like, I don't play it, but I could probably fuck around and find out.
Mm-hmm. So, there was also a mention of musical theater. When did you start musical theater, and what made you want to go into it?
I started doing musical theater when I was 7.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I did. I had a lot of hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
I joined at first. That started with like drama club.
Mm-hmm.
There was like and like choir and stuff like that. And then I remember like looking at my dad and my stepmom one day and just telling them like, I want to be an actress. And they're like, okay, NiNI. And I had been doing this like at my school, and I was like, no, I really want to do it. And I actually I was very fortunate where I got to like if there were things that cost money, but it was like hobbies, like artistic interests and things. My dad was like really happy to support that, so I was enrolled in a theater school, and so I did it like at school, and then I also would spend my entire weekends like Friday night, Saturday all day, Sunday all day, studying theater and musical theater and voice. I did that until I like from age like 7 to 16. And then yeah, and then I also did it like all summer. I went to performing arts camp.
Ooh.
Yeah, I did. I'm an adult theater kid. That's my embarrassing fact. It's like not that embarrassing.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of VTubers are though, so it's kind of like shocking, a VTuber or theater kid. What?
Oh my god. I mean, I feel like a lot of our sisters are not theater kids. I mean, they like musicals, but not like trained like you. That's hella cool though. What the heck? Dude, it's
It
like,
was
I
fun.
wish. I wish I was supported in like the arts like that, you know, cuz man, to have parents that would like, you know, support you in stuff that you're interested in. I feel like that's such a want. I feel like that's such something I would love to have, you know, as a kid. But that's so cool though. I feel like, you know, drama club. I did drama club like maybe like once in my high school days, and I thought it was pretty cool. But I could never think of going into like, you know, it more professionally, or at least enhance my hobbies in it. Because I feel like, you know, doing stuff like plays and musicals are so hard because of like stuff like memorization. I could never do that, to be honest.
I feel like a lot of like memorizing lines, it's just you're working so hard when you're in a play that I mean it's like a full-time job, right? So you're doing it every day, and it just kind of gets cemented in there. And then at the end of the day, if you let's say you're walking out, you're going through, you don't remember the line exactly, you just keep going. You know, you don't acknowledge the mistake, you just keep going. I remember going to see Wicked for my 13th birthday, and I was oh my god, I was so lucky. I got to see it with Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth.
Wait, what?
And
That's
Kristen,
so cool.
yeah, I know. It's like, oh, like everyone at like Cedar is like, oh my god. And Kristen Chenoweth had a little bit of a mess up, like on one of her lines. She just giggled and like kind of acknowledged that she messed up, and she's like, anyway, and she just keeps going. This is like on Broadway, and I was like, you know, at that point though, if you're Kristen Chenoweth, I think you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. That makes sense. I feel like it's also easier to kind of play it off, like that, because honestly, like I remember, when I first performed, I had also messed up one of my lines, and I was like, oh man, everyone's gonna know, and realistically, no one knows. The only person that really knows that you messed up is you, unless you're like a freak and you memorize every single line and every single emotion that goes into a line, and then you pick up on it. Then, you know, most people, mostly the audience wouldn't tell, especially if you play it off really well. And I think I feel like that's a very comforting thing to, you know, to know and to hear.
Yeah, exactly. Most of they don't know. They don't know. Your director will know. you just kind of laugh it off. You just keep
You
going.
gotta keep going. The show must go on.
Exactly.
So, what was your favorite performance to date? And if you had the chance to do a dream show, what would it be?
So my favorite performance actually was not a musical.
Mm-mm.
Um, I really wanted to be in dramas
Mm-mm.
because it was something I never got to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at my performing arts camp and I got to be in a production of Marvin's Room, which is a very sad play.
Oh.
And it was the first time that I wasn't in a musical and I got to be in a drama and I had like a really small role in it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like the nurse. I had like two lines. But it wasn't really common for, I think I was like 13, and it wasn't really common for like younger campers to be in the dramas. So I was really proud of myself, and I was like really proud of this and I had had like bigger roles in musicals, but I was just so proud of this like like um like role that I had in a drama because it was really uncommon. And I was really excited by it, and I had like major roles in musicals before, but I don't know. That to me was, it stood out a lot more to me versus like a dream role in a dream show. So for me, I was constantly stuck in roles that I hated.
Oh.
I was Joanna and Sweeney Todd.
Oh, I see.
Fuck that. But I will tell you that my dream role in dream production would be to be in Sweeney Todd, but be Mrs. Lovett. Like, I don't want to be stuck in helpless soprano roles, which in opera, like sopranos get utilized in so many different roles. But I feel like in musicals, they're always kind of like a helpless kind of damsel. And I'm like, I hate this for me. Yeah. And like as a teenage girl, you're like, I hate this.
No, yeah.
And I would see like all the cool alto roles. And I'm like, oh, cool. They get to be like badass or villains. I'm like, I'm so jealous of that. So like, I'd love to play Mrs. Lovett and Sweeney Todd. That's like my dream role.
No, yeah, that'd be hella cool. I think I've only seen like 1 or 2 scenes of Sweeney Todd, but that would be really cool though. But I understand what you mean with the whole soprano thing, you know. I feel like in musicals, you know, most of the princesses and damsels, even in movies that you see now, most times the princesses are of soprano range, and altos, like for example, if you look at Tangled, you know, what the fuck, her Rapunzel is soprano, and she's like, you know,
Yeah.
the damsel, but you know, of course she's seen as more badass in the movie, but like in the musical sense, in the original, she's like, you know, the damsel in distress, she gets rescued, and then the mom, who's more of an alto range, is seen as the villain, the mature type. So I kind of understand.
Awesome songs.
Oh yeah. Oh god, on me. But yeah, no, I understand why you would say that, especially it's like I know there's this term in musical theater where once you play a character, you kind of get put into that character.
Typecast.
Typecasting, yeah. It's like once it happens once and then you get typecasted. It's like I can understand why it's a bit you know, a bit frustrating where they just keep giving you the same types of roles even though there are other ones that you want to expand to. So yeah, I can definitely understand that. I feel like it's so opposite when you're in choir because sopranos are the one that gets the melody lines and then altos get either the harmony or the bass line, and it kind of sucks. But no, I totally understand why it's kind of frustrating for you to be character typed like that.
Well, yeah, and that carried on in choir too. So like big holiday performances, it's like, all right, NiNI, you have a solo and you're singing this whole song, and I'm like,
oh, you're like, brother.
Which it's not. I feel like it's such like a, oh my god, I hate when people call me pretty. It's it feels like such a weird thing to complain about, but it's no, like I typically tend to like talk in a lower register, and I enjoy like singing in a lower register. Technically I am a soprano actually. Someone just asked if I knew my vocal range. I'm technically a soprano. I had a vocal injury that messed up my middle range. But yeah, no. Technically I am. I prefer not to sing in my upper register. Just because it's for me it's kind of it just I'm just like traumatized by it at this point. I'm like, can I just do like cool stuff? I did get to sing like alto parts because it was more of a choice thing. I was in an a cappella group,
Ooh.
which is probably the nerdiest thing I'm gonna say.
No, it's not. I think
I'm gonna throw out there.
I think all of acapella groups are like the coolest thing. I've always
Right,
wanted to be
so-
an acapella.
because of my vocal range, right? It would depend on what song we were doing. And I'm not shitting you. This was like literally like Glee because it was at a theater camp, like a performing arts camp. We would literally like get up on the tables like in the mess hall. And basically one of the songs we would do is Toxic. Toxic I would do in a soprano
By
role.
Britney
But that was to
Spears?
do like yeah, by Britney
Oh
Spears
my
to do like the
God.
violin to do like the violin sounds. We had our sopranos like me like do that. And we had like bass, like guys who did bass that like would do the wah wah wah. Like I can't do bass sounds. But it was very cool. But when we switched songs around, if you had like different vocal range, I did have chances to like do other parts, and that was fun. To like not just, be stuck in one vocal role.
Oh yeah, that's really cool though. Glad you're able to kind of expand on that and play more parts that you wanted to.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to performing, I know for some people they get really nervous when they're on stage. How did you overcome such nervousness? But if you still do get nervous, what would be your advice on handling it when performing?
I actually do still get nervous. I think that probably some of the things I learned doing theater, in general, and not just theater, but acting in general. So I went to 2 different acting schools. One was more like traditional, and then one is very well known for method acting. And that's when I was a teenager. So I have like more memory of like that school. I went there for like 8 years. And essentially before, like if we had even a monologue, right? You're given a monologue, and then they would start you off with this, what were you doing before you walked onto the stage? And that was kind of like the first step of it. So it was kind of like, what were you doing? Like not what was your character doing, but what were you doing before you walked onto the stage? And then, when it grew into like plays, it would grow into like writing like a diary almost of like what I did that day, like in character, right? So when I feel like really nervous, it's not like, oh, I just picture everyone naked. Like, no, I see myself as the character that I'm playing, as opposed to just being me. So I think that degree of separation almost like makes the anxiety easier. I used to do it like even with like sports. Like I would just pretend when I was a little kid, like I was like, oh, I'm not me. Like I'm this like really like when I used to like go skiing, if I went down like a double black or something, I'd be like, I'm Peekaboo Street. And then I would go down like a mogul run, and I'd like not be scared anymore. So even when I was like a little kid, I used to do it. So yeah, I think probably the stuff I learned from method acting helped me with that a lot. And also just, I think normalizing the fact that a lot of very famous celebrities and famous performers get stage fright. It's very normal. Very, very normal. So I think normalizing it as well for myself, like being like, no, it's actually very normal to be anxious. And then just like take a deep breath and be like, I'm going to do the best I can.
Fair enough, yeah. So what you're saying is when I play basketball, I should imagine I'm LeBron James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except, like, fuck the Lakers, but, you know.
What's your favorite basketball team?
The Celtics.
Oh, I'm a Golden State Warriors fan myself. But yeah, no, that's really
I'm about to make
advice.
like about to make like most of the VF community hate me. They're like,
Oh no!
What?
They're like, what? You're one of those?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I said it.
Yeah,
I hate it on Lakers right here.
Yeah, guys, you hear that? You hear that? This is going to divide the fan base. Beefly's about to implode, and everyone's about to start. It's like civil war up in this place because of this now. Oh God, I do not watch the sports bowl. Don't worry. I'm a Wolves fan. Someone just said they're a Wolves fan.
That's fine.
That's fine. But fuck Lakers, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's like the Yankees.
Oh my God. Not the Yankees. I love the Mets. Let's go Mets. Mets. Let's go. Love the Mets.
There's nothing wrong with liking the Mets. I've made that very clear in my chat before. There's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, that's really good advice though. The whole method acting thing. I keep hearing about the whole just imagine everyone naked. I'm like, how do you do that? Like I just don't get that. You know, that thing. It's like I don't understand where that comes from. Like, oh, just imagine everyone naked. I don't understand how that really helps in my opinions.
I feel like I would just giggle. So someone dumb said it once, and now people keep repeating it.
Yeah, there's this meme where I keep seeing it, where, you know, I don't have a problem with it, but I know some people have a problem with it, where it's like the whole imagining thing, where it's like when someone says, oh, just imagine people naked, I'm like, well, what about for the people that can't imagine stuff, you know? Because there's this thing where if you say like, oh, imagine this, there's like a degree of how well you can imagine it. Some people can imagine it in great detail, other people can only imagine the shape of it and stuff like that. So I'm like, when you tell people
I can't look at your chat.
What's happening in my chat? Would make a Diddy joke. Why are we getting a Diddy? Hello, what is happening, guys? I'm trying to have.
Oh, that's not even what I was laughing at. I was laughing at like way under that.
How to do with I'm vulnerable. Everyone is now. Imagine everyone naked. Now I have a boner. What the fuck?
Yeah,
guys?
that's what.
Guys,
I'm sorry.
Guys, you guys are stupid. You guys are stupid. Stupid. Bonking all of you. Bonk you all. Fucking perverts. Anyways. No, I was like, for the people that like you tell them to, oh, imagine this, they can't, and they can only imagine stuff to this to a degree. I was here, I pulled it up on my stream. It's this meme. It's like so when I tell you guys to imagine people naked, what scale can you imagine people naked? Can you visualize their breasts, boobies, and peeners and stuff like that, or can you just
like 4K, like ultra HD.
Yeah, or can you guys just not imagine it at all? What scale are you guys on for imagining people naked with this scale? 2? 2's not bad. If you're a 1, you are a freak. 720p here, that Jesus Christ. I've always been a 1, you freak. I'm only saying this and asking you guys so I can know who's the freak here. So if I told you guys to imagine NiNI and I naked, would you be able to? You fucking freaks. Anyways,
just did. I just
did. Oh my god. Oh,
it looks good.
Why
Yeah,
imagine? Why imagine
really
it? Why imagine it?
Because you said to. Oh, that's true.
For me, wouldn't even try imagining people naked. Would be more or less horrified to even. That's true. That's true. All right. Let's see. Oh, what are some of your favorite music genres to perform, and some of your favorite to just listen to?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious by now. I like rock and I like metal. I think that's become pretty clear to people. I sing Korn on debut, so I think people know that by now. For people asking, I like most rock genres. It doesn't mean I like every rock band, but I like multiple rock genres. Outside of rock genres, I really enjoy jazz. Yeah, I love Led Zeppelin. I grew up listening to Led Zeppelin. I really enjoy jazz. I enjoy classical music. I've talked about that a bit on stream. I got a neighbor texted me because I was playing my music loudly, and I was like, "It's Chopin." I'm like,
"Yeah, why?
Why is that an issue, lady?" Like, Vor is actually one of my favorite Sleep Token songs. I just saw that in the chat. Basically, I listen to pretty much everything. One of the only things I don't listen to is country, and it's not like a hate thing, because a lot of rock and roll wouldn't exist without country. But it's the fact that to me country's just too depressing, and I listen to like Joy Division and the Smiths. We've talked about Nickelback. You guys know I don't like Nickelback. And it's that country. Okay, so like if Morrissey like wants to sing about whatever the hell depressing stuff, or like Elliott Smith, right? If you want to talk about like alt rock, like I'll listen to like really depressing stuff, rock metal from the 80s, 90s, of course, grunge, punk, all different kinds of stuff. I also love hip hop. Absolutely love hip hop. New hip hop and rap, I don't know what the hell it is. I stand with Snoop Dogg when he's like, I don't understand these mumble rappers. It's not rap.
Yeah.
I really appreciated Snoop saying that. I was like, thanks, Snoop. I feel validated. But yeah, pretty much everything but country, only because country just crosses a line with depression. Like if it's like, if you're singing about your dog and stuff, I'm like, no, it's too sad.
Yeah.
It's too sad for me. It's too sad for me. And I just can't. Unless, okay, so my exceptions to country are always Johnny Cash and Miss Dolly Parton. Because who doesn't love Dolly Parton?
Yeah,
Dolly
if you
Parton's
don't love
great.
Dolly Parton, you're something wrong with you.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you. She's amazing.
She is, yeah.
Guys,
But
I
yeah.
get that it's weird, okay? Like, meanwhile, she listens to Korn. Yeah, and I also listen to, like, the Smiths and Elliott Smith and a lot of stuff that's not the happiest music. But, you know, lean in low.
Do you like
They don't talk about their
Screamo?
dogs.
They don't talk about their dogs. Do you like Screamo, though?
It depends. I mean, I think because of, like, when I grew up, I like My Chemical Romance and, like, the stuff that was... I mean, like, you hear that one C note from Black Parade, and it's like, if you're my age, you're like, you just burst out singing. It's it's like a reflex. I love that the last tour they did, he sang Teenagers, and his daughter had just turned 13, and he dedicated it to, yeah, there we go, when I was, yeah. See, it's a reflex. I just mentioned the note. But yeah, he dedicated Teenagers to his daughter because she had just turned 13. And I was like, that's so awesome. It's just it's just funny, But it Screamo isn't like my biggest thing. My dad actually like took a lot of my like pop punk CDs, and I've explained this to my chat, but he was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like Good Charlotte and like all that kind of stuff. And my father was just kind of like, "This is trash." And then he handed me like the Sex Pistols, the Ramones, the Dead Kennedys, and he's like, "This is real punk."
This is real music, sweetie.
Yeah, this
Not
is real
trash.
music. But no, like my first like introduction to like heavier rock and metal was well, they didn't used to like being called new metal. Now they don't mind it, but new metal bands at the time. And then a friend one day was just like, "Hey, ever listen to Cannibal Corpse?" And I was in a skate park, and I was like, "No." And I listened to Cannibal Corpse, and that was my introduction to deathcore. So
Oh, okay.
that's how I got into heavier metal.
That's cool though. Never really got into metal, only because like to me it's kind of heavy on the ears. But I have heard some songs I think are really cool. I would like to explore it. So if you have any
I'm gonna
song
send you like
suggestions- I was about to
Lorna
say,
Shore.
If you, I was
Yeah,
about to
Lorna
say-
Shore. Because Lorna Shore, I think you'd really appreciate. I'll send you a video. Do you ever watch The Charismatic Voice on YouTube?
No, I have not.
Oh, she does really amazing vocal analysis. Okay, I have like a vocal analysis video to show you of Will Ramos, who's the lead singer of Lorna Shore. I saw them live last year. And they're like buddies now, but she had started off doing vocal analysis. They did like, I'm sorry if anyone's squeamish, they even put like a camera down his throat to
God
do
dang.
to look what his vocal cords look like when he's making these sounds, like the false
that's so
chords, the
cool.
gutturals. And the fact that the ear, nose, and throat doctor, who's a specialist with singers, was like, "No, this isn't damage his vocal cords like at all." There's like really, really interesting stuff. But the guy is a total sweetheart. Like it's this like misconception. You listen to music, like exactly. Some of the Cannibal Corpse members are pretty wholesome. If you haven't met them before, it's really funny because yeah, and Will Ramos collabs with her a lot. So they'll do like especially if like a Sleep Token song comes out, they'll like listen to it together. But a lot of metal musicians are classically trained musicians. This goes back to like even like Zeppelin, like Led Zeppelin, like heavy rock, like heavy. A lot of these musicians, like they go to schools like Juilliard. They're serious musicians, and a lot of them, like I go to metal shows by myself which I know going to a concert as a woman alone that can be kind of a daunting thing. I
Mhm.
never feel afraid at a metal show, like
Mhm.
ever, ever, ever.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
That's
metalheads are
cool.
super chill. Yeah.
Aw, that's cool. That's cool. I want to go to a metal concert now. That sounds hella cool. I really should just probably listen to some first before I dive into a concert though.
Yeah, I'll send you one of the vocal analyses
Yeah, yeah,
so that way you can kind of check it out.
yeah. I know. I remember earlier you were saying that how you don't really like to indulge in country because it's a bit sad and stuff like that or depressing. There's
Yeah.
this one country song that I really like. You should tune into my stream. I'm gonna play it on stream. But chat, I only like one country song and it's this.
Is it Bounce Off My Booty Cheeks? Because I like that
Wait,
song.
hold on. I gotta go all the way to. I feel like people just heard
Is
the
that
first
the
note.
is that the name of the song?
What did you say it was?
The one that's like bouncing off my booty cheeks.
No.
I like that song. That's a country song.
This is a good country song. This is like a love dedication song, okay?
Oh wait, I'm gonna have to turn up your stream if you're playing your stream. This is the song. Which is the song. What do you mean not that song?
I didn't want people to know it. I wanted to juke people out. Kisses off my pussy saying, Daddy, mommy hollered, and then boy is so good looking. Alright, that's enough of that chat before I get banned off Twitch. Anyways, that's the only country song that I'm into. Dude,
Love that song.
Dude, I need a man or a woman that'll write me a country song talking about going down on my pussy, okay? Like that's dedication. That's love right there. Anyways, okay, that's enough of that bullshit. That's a good
I'm
song.
smacking you with some throwbacks.
Yeah,
There
hell
you go.
yeah.
Oh, it's stuck on your head.
Oh.
Here we go.
Where are my questions? I lost. Oh, here we go. Okay. Do you have any advice for those who want to get into music, like playing an instrument or performing?
Do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
No, I know that sounds like a lot of people like doubt it, like especially as an adult. They're like, "Oh, I've always wanted to learn to do I listen to Ghosts?" Yes. I've always wanted to play guitar, but now I'm X amount of years old and I just feel like it's too late. I think it's never too late to get into playing an instrument. I think it's always a good thing to do. I mean, I was mostly self-taught, like instrument wise, like theater and stuff. I had a lot of coaching, but
Yeah.
my dad literally would print out a tab, like a guitar or bass tab, and he would say, learn it. Like I'd ask him a song. I'd say like, hey, I want to learn how to play this. And he'd print it out for me. And he would say, okay, learn to play this, play it perfectly. When you can play it perfectly, come back, play it for me. And then we'll, pick a new song. And I think if you're really passionate, you want to learn something. If you have a friend who's a musician, maybe like before you, make the investment of purchasing an instrument, like just try it out. Like, shake off the nerves a little bit. Don't be so embarrassed. Someone starts somewhere and just fucking do it.
Just do it. No, yeah, that's a good one. I feel like what stops people is just kind of like the mentality of like, oh, like, should I really do it? Can I really do it? Is it really worth doing it? Like, am I like, is it too late for me to? And I think it's not a matter of if it's too late. It's a matter of if you really want to do it, then you should try to do it,
100%.
Yeah.
I had
it's like,
someone that always says to me, it's not about motivation. It's 100% about dedication.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 100% right. Because if you really want to do it, then like even if you can't fully commit to it, like say like time, I think just having some sort of education on it, like, oh, I told myself I really want to learn how to mix, right? I want to learn how to mix vocals and stuff like that. And I obviously don't have the what's it called, the equipment to do so, but just if I'm really wanting to learn something, I'll at least have some sort of education on it. So I'll watch videos on what is processing, what is EQ, how to time and tune and stuff like that. So like if you really want to, you'll at least take the time to at least research about it and know a bit about like the basics of it. And if you really if you have the time to dedicate more to it, then by all means buy the instrument, by all means go audition, go try out for things. As long as you do it and you.
Oh yeah, especially theater, community
Yeah.
theater is like really open to newcomers, and a lot of community theaters are really open to newcomers, people interested in theater.
Yeah.
But I agree with that, and there's so much available today that like I didn't have when I was a kid and I was learning. It was just kind of like printing things out and being like, here you go, and I would just pick a song I liked and practice it really hard, until I had like sore hands and calluses, and I was like, cool. I got blisters on my fingers, you know. But like with YouTube and all that stuff, like there's so much out there now, so it's really easy to kind of, if you want to do it, then just put, motivate yourself to do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
No, yeah. There's a lot of there's more resources now for people to, and like to have access to. So yeah, if you really want to, then you'll do just the basic research on it.
Yeah, I had like a chord. I had it's a really common guitar book with like the chord Bible. It's like you don't even need that anymore. Like it's nice though. It's like just a big book that has like every guitar chord in it. But
cool,
it's like you can just look it up on the internet.
And like, there's a photo of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, screw you guys. Go ahead.
Guys, she had to back in her day, she had to do it, buy the book. Okay, now you guys have internet.
I had to read a book.
Yeah, y'all don't have the excuses anymore. Y'all don't have reasons to make up excuses. Oh my god. But yeah. That's good advice. Just do it, guys. If you really want to, just do it. Alrighty. Now that we kind of understand more about your music tastes and your expertise in music, do you have any plans to do any big music projects now that you're in V-Fleet?
Okay, first of all, I don't know that I would call it that. I feel like I am a permanent student. But I would love to do music projects. I've been feeling a little under the weather lately, and I hadn't ever posted like a like a little mini cover. And I did. When did I do? I think I did it yesterday. Yeah, I posted a little mini cover yesterday on Twitter, and I was like, well, here we go. Let's like I said, I get nervous, so I was like, I'm just gonna post it, and if people like it, they like it, and if they think it sucks, they think it sucks, and that's fine. And it wasn't mixed even. I just like, it was just raw vocals, so I was like, all right, whatever, like fuck it, we ball. I'm too lazy to like go into Logic or Ableton and do anything right now. I'm not just for a Twitter post. No, I'm not doing it. But no, I'd absolutely love to do. I'd love to do a cover. I'd also really, we have so many talented vocalists in V-Fleet that I would really like to work with their talents, like you, Mo. Because I know that, like you like jazz and you like. I was listening to you, I'm gonna embarrass Mo. I was listening to you like singing towards the end of your stream last night.
Yo.
And the first thing I thought of was like Portishead, like kind of like trip hop. And I was like, oh my god, she's like the perfect like trip hoppy kind of. I love this so much, but I think it would be fun to work with other singers and do like duets or things like that. And I think there would be like some really interesting things we could explore, kind of meshing vocal styles, and I think that would be really, really cool.
No, yeah, it would be really cool. Like, I'm in talks with some other talents to do some projects, but it hasn't really gotten off the ground because time. Everyone's been super busy and stuff like that, and you just debuted, and so like you're getting settled in, and you're no, and you're working on your own things right now. You know, you're putting your foot through the door, and you're getting in the motions, and so it's like I really do want to work with you. I think it'd be really cool. Every time I hear that we have a sister that could do stuff musically, I'm like, oh my god, yes, more music people. We could talk about music and covers and shit like that. Oh my god, I talk to Josie a lot about it, where like we'll send each other covers. We're like, oh, we should do this, we should do that, and it's really fun. And then I love seeing like my sisters do karaoke streams. Like I'm really trying to push more of our other sisters to do music. Like I've been pushing.
Oh, did you see the like big cover idea that I had? And I put it in like our top secret Our top secret
top
talent headquarters. Yeah, top secret talent headquarters. Did you see the song that I had posted in there?
Which tab is it in?
It was in general. Hold on, I'm just.
Shit, you put it in general. It's gone. It's gone. It's just
It was
gone at that
forever
point.
ago. Hold on, no,
It was
no, no.
forever
I'm gonna
ago.
find it for you, and you're gonna be
find
like,
it.
"Oh my god, no, that would be fucking awesome," because of all the different talents that we have. I think this would work very well because we all have different things we get. Hold on, check your DMs. Check your DMs. Oh, I'm sliding into her DMs chat.
Oh my god. Ooh, that.
Are
is
you
that-
familiar with this song?
I know of the girl group. I know them, but I don't know the
Yeah.
song itself.
All
That's
right,
a-
I'm gonna
that's a
need you to listen
Pokemon.
to that like later.
Bet I will. There's one that I was trying to set up a while ago, but it it just didn't fall through because of time. But I do want to pick it back up now that we have like an adequate amount of members, because when I asked about it, we didn't really have a lot of members, especially some that were not confident in singing, so they were like, oh, I'm not gonna really want to do it, and I'm like, okay, yes, no worries. But now that we have a lot more talent, I might bring up the idea, but I just sent it to you. I really want to do that. I think it'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. I have like all the harm guides and stuff like that. Oh, thank you for the sip. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, I think that'd be really fun. But I think your idea would be really fun too.
Yeah,
We should def work on music
that has a
stuff.
little bit of metal in it, so
Hell yeah.
and a little bit heavier than they usually do. So I think you'll like it.
Bet. I will listen to that after. But yeah, no, it's really cool, and I love music, and I can't wait to do more music stuff with my sisters. I think it'd be really, really fun.
I like that the chat has like they're like, what are they
Yeah,
talking?
they're like, what the fuck are they talking about? Oh my god, a rap battle? Can you imagine? Have you seen those old videos, like the old rap battles and stuff like that?
Yeah, so old.
We should do a we should do a V3 rap battle. I think that'd be fun. Oh my god.
The
that'd
first
be-
person to rhyme V Fleet with V Feet wins.
Oh my god. That's like the one that everyone's gonna use all the fucking time. And then Admiral's
You're the
gonna
one
be
with
like,
the emote.
I'm not the excuse me. Who's it? CV had one first. I think Whiskey had one first. The other girls had their feats first. I only did it because we met a sub goal for it, okay? That's not me. I didn't want it. Chat wanted it. I just did whatever the fuck chat wanted. Not me. Not me. All chat.
Epic rap battles of worship. Oh my god.
Oh my
Epic
god.
of worship.
Dude, I'd fail so hard. I would fail so hard at this. I can't rap for shit, dude. Fuck rapping.
But it would be funny though.
I can't
For
even
the
do
content.
I can't even do the ludicrous rapping boyfriend by Justin Bieber, okay?
You
Wait,
can't even
no,
rap
no,
ludicrous?
baby. It's baby. I tried. It's because like I slur my words a lot because it's kind of fast. So yeah. I should do mumble rap.
Yeah, you could. You could
I
just like
could.
throw out random words and slur them, and
Yeah.
we'll just just make sure it's like timed over the beat, and we'll be like, yeah. You could call it mombo. You could call it mumble rap.
Ooh,
Mumble rap.
okay. You ate with that.
Mumble
okay,
raps.
okay. Fucks with that. That's good. No, you're better than that, guys. Just rap Eminem.
Hey man, I do. I rap to Eminem. That's what I do.
Oh hell yeah, that's hot.
Or like Snoop, or like older stuff like Ice Cube.
Ice Cube?
Yeah, I like Ice Cube.
That's
what?
the name. That's the name of their thing. I've never heard of Ice Cube. Huh?
What? He was in NWA.
I'm
Mom.
sorry, I don't know these things. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say there's a lot of things I don't know. So when I talk about it with other people, they're like, "There's
Mo.
no- what? I'm sorry.
You're
Guys,
adorable.
please.
It's okay. I love
I'm
you.
sorry. I've never heard of Ice Cube. I'm sorry. Please educate yourself. But yeah, please educate me. I know not of these things. I live under a fucking rock. Respect meter went down 10 points. I'm sorry. No.
It wasn't respect. It's more shock. Okay, like
I'm
sometimes
sorry. I mean, I might know it. It's
a
just
little
the name.
shocked.
I can't do like. I can't. I can't
Okay,
associate.
but
names.
you've heard of NWA, right?
NW. I gotta search this up just to make sure I'm not thinking of something stupid.
Oh god. Yeah, Ice Cube's been in a ton of movies.
Yes, I've seen. I don't know if I've like I don't know if I've really indulged in it, but I think I've seen this, like, seen them every now and then, but I don't think
Like,
I
have you
really...
ever heard the song "Fuck the Police"?
Yes, that I know.
Okay,
Oh,
that's NWA.
Oh, okay, then yes, I have. Okay, now that I'm
Okay, there you
looking
go.
at the photo of Ice Cube, okay, I've seen him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Like
but I can't
the
think...
whole movie about
yeah.
NWA, his son played him. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
He's 55 years old. Goddamn. He does not look 55. What the fuck? He looks younger.
Yeah, he looks good.
No, yeah, he looks good for 55. Damn. No, but yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know about these things a lot. It's like,
I mean, he was popular in the 90s.
Mhm.
And like, you know.
Dude, chat tries to get me to sing more 90s songs a lot, and every time they try to like get me, oh yeah, can you sing this? I'm like, I don't know this song. And they're like, how do you not know this song? I'm like, I like kind of know it, but I don't know it well enough to sing it. And I feel really ashamed because I'm like, damn, I don't know my music all that well. And I sit here acting as if I'm good at music, and I'm not, because I barely know classics, dude. I feel bad about it. So yeah.
I mean, I will be your personal like late 80s, 90s consultant.
Please educate me more on good music, not whatever the fuck's been spewing out these days. I don't know. Pop.
There's a lot of good metal coming out. That's about.
That's good. Yeah, like a lot of the, I guess, quote, popular songs. You know, the pop that's coming out now is the same 4 chords over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it's like nothing's original anymore. So it's like, it'd be nice for me to be able to go back and actually listen to music when it was, quote, good. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I mean, that's more of a joke. All music is good. Actually, no, I take it back. Not all music is good. Most music is good. Some songs are questionable. But yeah, you should send me more of your songs so I can be more educated on it.
I'll send you. You have Spotify, right?
I do have Spotify, yes.
I will curate some playlists.
Yippee! The playlist name is Mo Please Be Better, and is a bunch of all the...
I feel like that's like, is this the modern day equivalent of a mixtape?
Oh my god, are you professing
I'm
your
gonna
love
send
for
you
me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you should burn a CD for me.
I'm throwing up a big cabinet against the wall and I'm handing you a mixtape.
Oh my god. You're holding the boombox on your shoulder and be like, listen to this, Mo.
I'm holding it above my head like a movie.
Like a
Outside your
movie.
window. Did you want something like really crazy? I think that's gonna like blow your mind about mixtapes. Do you know how we used to like make those when I was a kid?
No, I don't actually.
So we would play the radio, and we'd put, like, if you're lucky, you had like a boombox with a tape deck in it. So you'd put a tape in the boombox, and you would play. You'd be listening to the radio, and then when your song like came on, you would hit record, and you would record the song.
Wait, but how do you know if it's coming up though?
Well, it would come on and you would like record the song, and usually they'd be like, and now, like, you know, B.I.G. with like with his new hit, like, da, da, da. He'd be like, oh shit, you know, or you just have to like time it really well, and
you
then
you had to be quick with it.
Yeah, to be quick with it, and there was like you had the big buttons, so you should time it, and then yeah, and then you'd stop, and then, you know, when you'd wait for like another song to come on, and then you could flip the tape, and yeah, pray the DJ doesn't speak over the end of the song. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
But like my sister, that's how she like would make tapes. And then when CDs came out, it was like amazing. And I felt like super cool because I had one of the Walkman that was like, it was supposed to not skip, but it still skipped. But it was supposed to not. So it had anti-skip, but it didn't really work that well.
You just make
that's how we used to. Yeah, that's how we used to do it.
Everyone in
I'm
chat
sorry,
like,
like. It's
This is
not,
how it
don't
was.
feel old, feel nostalgic. I remember like sitting out in my yard with my big sister, like out in the sun, just like listening to the radio, burning mixtape, like, well, not burning mixtape, I'm confusing about shit. Making the mixtapes though. Yeah, Anti-Skip is great. It's on a flat surface. Yeah, except they had like those Walkmans with the strap for your hands. It was supposed to be like you could like jog with it and stuff. This did not work.
I remember having like not like a little iPod and stuff like that. I was cool enough to be able to have the ones where you can scroll and has the mini screen that you can see which song it was. I remember going on YouTube and just downloading it and then like like transferring it over to my iPod. I'm like, dude, those are the good days, you know. And then had my little earbuds with the jack, and then you plug it in. Yeah, but that I can't say that's what I used to do, because I mean, like, technically, yeah. But, you know, you guys cannot gauge my age by this. I just remember being able to do this because I didn't get to indulge in music like this. I just listened to YouTube, guys. But I was, like, really cool when I had it, and I had a really cool color for it. I was like, yeah, that's right, guys. Look at me and my iPod. I'm cool. I'm cool like that. But, yeah. No, yeah, that's really cool, though, how to do mixtapes. I didn't know that's how you did it. You did it. I didn't know that's how, yeah. Burning CDs. I actually never seen people burning CDs. I hear about it a lot, but I never actually seen it. I
still have my mixed CDs that I burned when I was a teenager. I have them. So we had like basically like kind of like soft like cases, and then you open it up and there's like a sleeve for each CD, and I still have a bunch of them. But nothing I own has like a CD-ROM in it anymore because they've been phased out. So like. So I have all these CDs. I think, can you play a CD in a PS4, guys? It's a DVD player. Wait, can I play it in my PlayStation? I have a PS3. Will it work in the PS3? I'm like, I still have the PS3 too. I'm like, will it work? I can? Oh, hell yeah. I want to like take one of my high school like mix CDs out and be like, let's see if it works.
Let's see if it works. All right.
Yes, in the PS3. All right.
Yes,
good to know. Thanks,
Good
chat.
enough. Thanks, chat. Wow, that is going to be time, and we made it too. Yippee! By 3 seconds. Oh, and there goes the cat. What the fuck, you guys? Meow. Thank you for the redeem. Meow. What the fuck, guys? In front of NiNI. This is supposed to be a exclusive.
Wait, someone head pat her too, quick.
Meow.
Oh wait, I have points.
Your point. Oh, and the ears are gone. It's too late. Haha. Fuck you guys. Oh.
Whatever.
What is happening? What the fuck? Why did everyone just redeem? Meow. Everyone just redeemed head pat. Stop it. Stop it. Meow. Stop it. Stop it. No. No. I need to put. Oh my god. I need to put a timer on these. Oh dear lord. Jesus Christ. But yeah, thank you so much for joining.
I am not participating in it, I promise.
Even though I saw your name pop up like twice.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much for talking about music. It's really nice to be able to have more people talk about music, and it's really cool. And I would love to do projects with you. It would be very fun.
And thank you to your chat. Thank you, Sea Stars. You're all very sweet.
Yeah, go follow my beautiful, amazing, talented sister NiNI here. She did just debut, so you guys give her plenty of love. And remember, behave, chat. If you don't, you're gonna feel the wrath. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, and it's been amazing. And you know, we've been long anticipating you, and it's so exciting that we finally get to work with you and collab and have fun with you now that you're out in the open.
I know it's only a little amusing just because the Nighthawk was a Black project for 8 years, and I've just been like sitting there for like months and months months.
We were like, when is she coming?
I've just been like hanging out with you guys for so long, and then it was like, all right, she's debuting.
We're like, yeah, everyone clap, yeah. But thank you so much for joining, and I can't wait to have you on my stream again soon. Yeah. Everyone say bye.
Do something fun.
All right, let us go right into Cottontail, I guess, since that's the only person I follow on right now. She's super sweet. Cotton. She's super amazing. All right, bye guys. Say bye, NiNI. Bye, NiNI.
Bye, chat.